Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We are going to listen to Charles Leclerc. Let's listen to him. Just don't forget to like the video, comment it and subscribe to the channel.
We stand here at the start of the final weekend. You can finish second in the Drivers' Championship. More importantly, Ferrari can win the Constructors Championship this weekend. McLaren, I imagine, the sole focus, but I imagine it's not quite that simple. How do you approach this weekend?
Oh, it's going to be a very tough weekend because obviously we need to do absolutely everything perfect. And they've also got to have a bit of a suboptimal weekend. But we'll focus on what we can control, which is to have a perfect weekend, and we'll try our best in order to achieve that. But yeah, Abu Dhabi is not a track we've particularly been good at in the last few years. But this year will be different, I'm sure. And I'm sure that we've got a shot at this World Constructors Championship. That's where we have so much motivation, and we'll do absolutely everything in order to make it reality and to have these constructors home on Sunday.
Hello, Charles. Last year's living with Carlos in the team, and now he's leaving the team. How is the relationship with him nowadays, and if this has changed in the last months?
It has never changed. The relationship with Carlos has always been extremely good. I think we share so many common interests, and which made it a natural fit as soon as he joined Ferrari. I think straight away we got on super well. The fact is, we were so close in terms of performance that sometimes you are fighting for a win, you are fighting for a podium, and that creates a little bit of tension on the track. But the fact that we had such a good relationship, always we had one talk after going out the car, and everything was resolved, and that was always the case. And yeah, I mean, Carlos is an amazing person, and I'm sure that even though he will be in a different color next year, we'll still spend a lot of time together, probably going to the races together, just because exactly we have a really good relationship. So I wish him the best, and I really hope that we can finish this amazing 4 years together in the best possible way, which will be to win the Constructors. We are both fully focused on that, and then we'll maybe let the emotions run high on Sunday, when we'll have to say goodbye. But as I said many times, the paddock is a small place, and we'll still see each other very often.
If we fast forward to Friday afternoon, when you're sat in your Ferrari garage on the left-hand side, if you look right, you'll see a young man with a familiar crash helmet by the name of Artur next to you. What are your feelings about having your brother do FP1 with you? What have you said to him? What have you given him any tips? And how weird is it going to be sharing a Ferrari garage with him?
It's very special. It's very special because I also know the whole background of how did he get there, how did we get there. Obviously our parents have done a lot of sacrifices for both of us to pursue our dream. He had to stop that dream for 3-4 years because my father couldn't withstand the investment that was required for him to continue, and I was the only one to continue in the family. My older brother took a different step, which was studies, so that was less expensive, and he's very successful in what he does. But my younger brother wanted to do just the same as me, and then he restarted a few years later when I was supported by my manager Nicolas Todd. And I have seen how hurt my father was when he had to said to Arthur that he had to stop racing because we didn't have the finance behind it. And yeah, to know that tomorrow he will be in FP1 with me is a very special moment, not only for both of us, but I think for the whole family. For my mum, she will be traveling here tomorrow to see the FP1. And yeah, so it will be a very emotional moment. But I'm looking forward to it. He deserves it, and I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, also we are happy with you, Charles. Like, it's maybe this kind of moments comes one time in a life, and Leclerc had the opportunity to feel that feeling, to race with your younger brother. Definitely it will be very interesting to watch it tomorrow. If we came to the Constructors Championship, I believe the fight will be so hard in the race, in the qualifying between Ferrari and McLaren. Also, he has a chance to finish second in the Drivers Championship, the gap is like 6 or 8 points with Lando Norris. As it said, Ferrari is always, let's say, struggling on this track, but maybe they find some solution to win, let's say, this race. Or like Ferrari needs a little miracle to win the Constructors Championship, but maybe it will happen at the Sunday. We will see what will happen, because, like, as you know, everyone was talking at the Qatar Grand Prix, Ferrari is struggling on this track. Also, I was saying that Ferrari is struggling always on this track. They are not fast as McLaren's, but Leclerc finished second on this race. We will never know what will happen at the Formula 1. Just one thing I know exactly, that will be the very, very interesting race, and very competitive race, very competitive qualifying. Just don't forget to like the video, comment it, and subscribe to the channel.